I believe this photo is fairly well put together. It's pretty straightforward. There's a subject in the center of it, and not too much is going on the edges or the sides of the photo. But what makes this okay is the line work within it. It has a lot of natural lines that drive our focus towards the center. And what we're brought to is this figure who has its head down, where we can only see her hair, and it's almost to the point where everything is black there, and she's like almost desperately trying to crawl up to the next step towards the viewer. The color of this, it being black and white, really helps the mood and the tone of this image. Like the darks really highlight the almost abyss-like bottom which the person is climbing from, and going towards these really bright white stairs. What I think could be done better in this portion of the photo is that in the background, like just below the figure, you can see, or behind the figure, you can see the outline at the bottom, which we can like obviously see the bottom due to that. If it was completely blacked out along with the walls, it would give it a more like mysterious, eerie look. Another thing they could do is probably edit or just like change the atmosphere, like the walls. Like with these walls, it just gives it a really like nice feel to it. Like it's an average day at home, but if it was like slightly changed more towards like the darker area, maybe like the blinds are like tattered, or the lining or the covers are more like ripped, and the walls like might be peeling, just to give it more of that ominous, creepy vibe to it. I think the angle of this image is pretty interesting. It's all like slightly tilted. Kind of giving this like warped, like fantasy like image where it's not completely straightforward. This image it seems like it's dealing with nightmares and the fear behind it, the ominous like creeping fears that we have as people, where they can just be like in our everyday homes. I also enjoy the isolation of like the subject, how they're confined in this space, giving it like it's like just isolated, and we are only experiencing it with that subject, that fear. We're kind of like stuck with it. We can't really escape it, and it's like steadily creeping towards us. This photo was by Alyssa Weir, from Group 10.